In the previous podcast, we explored interdepartmental coordination and how different parts of a city work together to manage the urban forest. Today, we're going to focus on how rules are applied in practice, regulatory compliance, and permitting. Because policies only work if they are followed. And permitting is one of the primary tools used to ensure that compliance happens. Let's start with a key idea. Permitting is about oversight. It ensures that activities involving trees are reviewed before they occur. This helps prevent damage, loss of canopy, and unsafe practices. Now let's talk about what requires a permit. In many cities, permits are required for tree removal, especially for larger or protected trees, major pruning, particularly on public trees, construction activities that may impact trees, and sometimes planting in public right-of-way. The specific requirements vary by city, but the purpose is consistent: to ensure that tree-related activities are evaluated and managed appropriately. Now let's consider the permitting process. It typically begins with an application. This may include information about the tree, the proposed activity, and the reason for the request. In some cases, supporting documentation such as site plans or arborist reports may be required. Now let's talk about review. Urban forestry staff review the application. They assess the condition of the tree, the potential impacts, and whether the proposed activity complies with regulations. This may involve site inspections. Now let's consider decision-making. Based on the review, the permit may be approved, denied, or approved with conditions. Conditions may include requirements such as replacement planting, protection measures, or specific pruning methods. Now let's talk about compliance. Once a permit is issued, the work must be carried out according to the approved conditions. Inspections may be conducted to ensure compliance. If violations occur, enforcement actions may be taken. Now let's consider enforcement. Enforcement may include fines, stop work orders, or requirements to correct violations. Effective enforcement ensures that regulations are taken seriously. Now let's talk about documentation. Permitting creates a record of tree-related activities. This information can be used for planning, tracking canopy changes, and evaluating program effectiveness. Now let's consider the role of professionals. Arborists often play a role in the permitting process. They may prepare reports, assess tree condition, or recommend management actions. Their expertise supports informed decision-making. Now let's connect this to urban forestry. Permitting helps balance development and tree protection. It ensures that trees are considered in decisions that affect the urban landscape. Now let's consider public interaction. Permitting processes often involve communication with applicants and the public. Clear guidance and transparency help improve compliance and reduce conflict. For the ISA Urban Forest Professional exam, focus on permitting concepts. You should understand why permits are required, what activities typically require permits, the steps in the permitting process, and how compliance is enforced. Questions may involve identifying appropriate permitting requirements or evaluating compliance scenarios. Permitting is how policy becomes action. It ensures that tree-related decisions are reviewed, documented, and managed responsibly. In the next podcast, we'll continue by exploring urban forestry program operations and how daily activities are organized and managed at the program level. You've been listening to the Arborist-podcast. Our goal is to grow our collective knowledge, one domain at a time. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, share, and subscribe to help us keep this momentum. Until next time, let's keep growing this community together.